Hi and welcome back to Gin Fun at Wine Mastery. And here we are at Gin Fun Wine Mastery, where we're going to taste some, I don't know how you describe them, normal, run-of-the-mill is very unfair, isn't it?
It is a bit unfair. Well, some of the old, I would probably describe them as old favourites.
Old favourites.
Yeah,
the ones that's been popular. And we're going to start off with the number one in the world gin. The number one, which is...
Gordon's.
Yeah, of course. All over the world. Mm-hmm. In fact, millions of bottles of this are sold, so I'm sure they're not all produced in the UK, but a good many of them are. So they're an excellent export for the UK. Mm-hmm. So let's see why it's so popular, shall we?
Yeah, I mean, Gordon's it's nearly frowned upon now. I think because there's a lot of snobbery involved in the gins as well, isn't it? So when people say Gordon's, oh, I can't stand it kind of thing. But is it really that bad?
Yeah, I know. I don't think so. I think you're right. It's because because people tend to think, or want other people to think they're sophisticated. I think.
Yeah.
So they want to go for something that's a craft gin. But you know, I was brought up on this. I mean, my mother cleaned the bottled milk teats in this.
Oh.
Well, I hope it was a... Never mind.
And so it begins. I see you're excited that we're doing the gin today. Well, so am I. I do love our gin breaks. But yeah, I remember as a kid when at Christmas time, my dad we always a bottle of Gordon's under in the drinks cabinet there.
Yeah.
So let's give it a go. Let's see.
Let's see what it's like. Okay.
Because it is almost the original, isn't it? Because I would probably say, most people know of Gordon's, and then the Hendricks of this world started, I would say, up in the game, but it started getting gin very fashionable and popular. And off the back of that, I think it's just flown.
Yeah.
But you can't.
I mean, you can see a bottle of this anywhere in the world, can't you?
Yeah. And I assume it'll taste the same, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so there's nothing exciting on the nose there, I can't say.
You know?
No, for me, it's just like...
It's just gin, isn't it? It's just what gin is for me.
This is what you would... If somebody said, here's some gin, you would smell it and say, yeah, that's gin.
Yeah.
Kind of citrus and juniper, that is what you get from that.
Yeah.
So let's give it a go. It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not horrific at all. Really quite orangey. For me, it reminds me of the rind of an orange.
Yeah.
Orange,
yeah.
Yeah, the orange and also the oiliness and that kind of tartness that goes with it. But other than that, I wouldn't say it's harsh.
No.
I wouldn't say the alcohol burn is too bad on that. Especially not drinking it neat.
No.
I don't think...
I think is this alcohol content somewhere in about 32 or something like that, I think, isn't it?
37.5,
Is
I
it
believe.
okay? So it's just nearly nudging falls.
Yeah, you're a stone's throw away from it, aren't you? So, for all intents and purposes, it shouldn't be that different.
No.
But, I can definitely say I've tasted worse gins, definitely.
Oh, for sure. Sure. I've tasted stuff that's got gin on the bottle, and when I've tasted it, I'm not sure that is. But
I think I've tasted the very same one now.
But it is for me, the typical gin. There's a benchmark for gin. For me, there's nothing wrong with it. It's very nice, and I'm not decrying all the other gins because they've all got something to offer. I think this has the same. I bet if you put this in a different bottle and gave it to people, they'd probably the same people that say, "Oh, I don't like Gordon's." I suspect.
I think you'd be very right then.
Yeah,
you'd be very right.
Yeah,
it's not. As you are going to taste it more a little bit more, I can understand it gets a little bit kind of tongue coating. That's leaving a little bit there. But again, how many people are going to be drinking Gordon's gin neat anyway?
No, not many.
No.
Not many. I mean, it is for the tonic, isn't it?
It is.
And interestingly, even the large companies like Schweppes are actually now starting to get into, because their market's being eroded by the sort of more upmarket labels. Even they're starting to say, well, actually, there's nothing wrong with our Schweppes. It is good. There's nothing wrong with our tonic water. It is good. Mm-hmm. So, well, should we try it with some tonic water?
Let's have a go with the tonic. See what happens.
We'll do a flip, and you'll see us with some tonic in the glass. We're back. Let's do it with some tonic in the glass.
Indeed.
It's by magic.
It is like magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if that's affected the nose.
And just in case you're interested, the tonic we're using is Fever Tree.
Yep.
Light, is it called?
It is, yeah. Naturally light.
Naturally light. Yep.
We've got to watch our figures, haven't we, John?
Bit late for me, I think.
I didn't like to say. Now, to be fair on the nose, now, I must admit that I can't smell much more over the tonic.
No.
It's,
No, the tonic seems to have, the sweetness of the tonic seems to be hitting everything now.
yeah. It smells clean and fresh. It's not nice, not from in it.
No? Yeah. Again, for me, that is a refreshing gin and tonic.
It is. And it surprised me because I think, because I can't remember the last time I had any Gordons because there are so many more on offer. And perhaps in myself, I've just thought, go for this. But after tasting that, I mean, the tonic has softened down that kind of that cloyiness. Definitely, that's no longer there. Maybe I need to drink more. But in the same vein, the gin's not very. It's not punching. It's not in your face. And we've done this about 50-50, haven't we? The tonic and gin. But,
Yeah, one shot of gin, one shot of tonic.
But that's not an unnice gin whatsoever.
No.
I could happily drink that.
No, and I think what we do is we'll do another episode, and we will actually do a back-to-back on the Gordon UK standard Gordons and the Gordons export, and just see what difference there are in those. We'll do that in another episode.
That'd be good
So
fun.
I think that, so as a start for this episode, I think that's a great start. I have absolutely no complaints about that. I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we can mark this.
That'd be a tough one, wouldn't it?
It would be a tough
If
one,
we're to
wouldn't
mark it, well, let's do a different. Let's stay with the same system, 1 to 100.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's try it because that gives us a bit more scope, does it?
Yeah.
And it is a gin. It's not a nice. But if you just think in the back of your head of other gins as well.
Yeah.
But this was the benchmark for these next episodes. So I would give that a clean, happy 75.
Bloody hell! Really?
Yeah, as a gin, I think there's nothing wrong with that gin.
No, there isn't.
No.
And I was going at 75, and I'm really maybe slightly unfair on Gordon's because I'm only going at 75 because trying the others, I just give myself room to wiggle, if you know what I mean.
I do know
in
exactly
terms
what you
of
mean, yeah,
sort
because
of,
I've got a few.
Yeah, banking it up. So, maybe if this was not in a Gordon's bowl, maybe it would be as high as 80. But for the moment, I'll stick to 75, and we'll use that as my benchmark when I'm comparing with the others.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. I've gone exactly. I'm with you.
Okay, fine. Well, let's get on to some others, shall we? Which one are we going to go with next?
I would say I would look at the Bombay Sapphire.
Okay. We'll see you in part 2 where we'll go for a Bombay Sapphire.
Chin chin.
Gin gin.